Okay, I am going to start assembling the Harley Benton Strat Kit. First thing I did was cut the headstock, and I did end up going Strat shaped. I think that turned out pretty nice. It's almost exactly a Strat. It's got a little bit more of a curve in this area. Circles maybe not exactly the same size as Strat, I don't know. But that I did pretty good. And one little chip right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I had one little mark right here. I don't know if that'll show up or not either. But I sanded them smooth and then did a clear coat on it. And I think it turned out pretty good, considering it's the first time I've done that. I did a little quick clear coat on the body, which I am just going to leave natural. Because I thought, you know what? It's a nice looking piece of wood. I mean, yeah, it's 3 pieces, and you can obviously, see the lines in it, but who cares? So yeah, I'm not going to do a full video on assembling it. I'll probably just pop in as I get each step done. Let you know how it goes in case there was any problems. Because that's why you're watching this anyway, because you want to get one and see if they're worth getting. Okay, tuners are on. They went on pretty good. I didn't really have much problems. One screw here, this screw right here, went in a little bit harder than the other ones, but I just took my time and got it to go in. The nuts washers went on these. These went in really good. String trees, tuners are, a couple of them are a little stiff, but I'm sure they'll work out as I use them. Cool. One thing I noticed about this as I was cutting it and just looking at it a lot more is it's got a really cool grain to it, and then the back does too. If you just look all down the neck, especially when you get into that area, it's just got a really cool grain to it. Very happy with that. So yeah, very cool. On to the next step. All right, the bridge is in. A couple of these screw holes didn't quite line up perfectly, but I was still able to get the screw to go in all the way. But so yeah, that should be fine. Spring claw springs, they went in. That's, if you've ever done that before, you know how hard those can be to pull sometimes. You see the little holes here? That's the holes for these screws. They just drilled them right all the way through. Ultimately, it's not going to matter, put a back plate on, whatever, but I'm sure that was a cost-saving thing, but still worked just fine, and none of the screws stuck through on the other side, so yeah, very cool. On we go. Okay, first problem I ran into, putting the pit guard in. Wire for the jack, that went just fine. Ground wire, that went just fine. But actually getting it to sit down in there, the wires just could not get them to go into the, cavities where they're supposed to. It'd be nice if maybe they could tape those down where they're supposed to be, so that falls in there a little bit easier. And then some of the holes aren't quite lined up. A little bit tighter quality control, and that would be nice. It is sitting where it's supposed to be because it's sitting right along the neck pocket like it's supposed to. I mean, it's sitting really good there. I'm actually liking that very good, or liking that a lot. And around the bridge, it's sitting pretty good, if you can see that. But if you see this hole up in here, look at that. Definitely off. That one there is off as well. I'll make them work, but a little bit tighter quality control on that would be nice. But for what these cost, I guess you can't really complain too much. All right, I did get those screws to go in the pit guard. I didn't have to re-drill them, so maybe I was making a little bit too big of a deal on nothing. But a little bit tighter on quality control maybe. But for what you pay for these, you can't really complain too much. I did solder the ground wire. In their instructions, I kind of say put it in there, pinch it down or whatever. But I'm not doing that. I'm soldering that thing in there because I want to make sure it stays. So yeah. Just a couple little things that you might want to think about if you do one of these. On we go. All right. Got the jack plate in. Got the back plate on. Both of those were about like the pit guard. The holes weren't perfectly drilled, but once you got the screws going in them, they did go in and lay down flat. So about the same thing. The holes here look like they're kind of lined up with the bridge, so you will be able to string it through those. I know a lot of the newer, actual fenders have a bigger hole here. It's one big hole to make stringing them easier. Some people just leave these off. But yeah, we'll leave her on for right now just to see how it works. All right, the neck is on. The screws seem to line up with the holes in the neck, which is awesome. And right in here, that is lined up really nice. This here, there's no big gap or anything in there. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, it looks like it went on really well. And it's, you know, light guitar. I mean, I knew that this wood is very light. Now to see if the strings line up and how they line up with stuff. It did come with a set of strings, but I'm not putting them on. I'm sure they're pretty cheap. I'll put it on, you know, my normal strings that I use. Oh, gotta put strap buttons on yet too. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any sound samples or anything in this video. I'll make another video for all that, but yeah, let's see if the strings will work. All right, got both the E strings on, and looks like it's not lining up too bad. I'm definitely going to have some action issues. So yeah, I got to lower the bridge. The bridge is like all the way up, so yeah, I definitely got to lower that. Get it all set up. I'm sure I'll have to tweak the truss rod and all that stuff, but yeah, my big concern was how well that's going to line up with the neck, and it looks like it's lining up pretty good, so very cool. All right, got her all strung up. Not playing too bad. I'm still going to be tweaking the action, probably adjusting the truss rod a little. Haven't done intonation yet or any of that type of stuff, but just, you know, first impression of playability is not even bad at all. You know, I like to feel this neck because it's definitely got a, you know, kind of a big C shape, but it's, you know, definitely a playable neck. I should have polished the frets before I put it together. I can definitely feel that when I bend notes, but oh well. I'll post a follow-up video with sound samples and stuff, and then like kind of my final thoughts on what I think. And until then, see you in the next video.